survivability for against finishing touch. I would just like to say, I did say that I told Sinji that this stage is good for Pac-Man in this matchup, or just against Cloud in general, and now we see him going here game 1, so I would like to say that I said that I was right. So, yes.
You know, I respect Ralphie, just going for limit. I also respect Sinji, just going for key.
Honestly, I think key is more important than limit here.
Is it really now? Because Cloud has it,
well,
so...
once upon a time it was
important. Oh, never mind.
They're just
Sinji
like
got it back.
and forth. Where's it going? Where's that key going?
Yeah, Pac-Man not taking good enough care of his house keys.
Strange men with strange cloaked men go in, steal his keys. Trench coats.
If Ralphie lands an up air now, it'll link into finishing touch and it'll kill for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
Well, we may or may not see that. In the meantime, though...
I mean, now it won't. Yeah, Pac-Man is like kind of floaty, so he is pretty vulnerable to it, but he also weighs a decent amount, so like up air links to finishing touch longer. Yeah, he's heavier than Mario. I think by just like a little bit. Can someone confirm that? I'm not sure. I might be talking out my butt.
He essentially is as heavy as Mario is. But right now we actually have an even game, a little bit of a percent lead for Sinji. Never mind, a huge lead because he's going to take that stock with the bell. We have Sinji right now at 98% on his first stock.
Okay, Pac is not heavier than Mario. My bad.
That's what I thought. I didn't say it because I didn't want to be wrong just in case. But I definitely thought it.
No, you should say it. You should correct me.
But I wasn't 100% sure. It was just like...
No, Pac is like, he feels like he survives way longer than Mario. But that might be false speed instead.
No, I think that's just sort of the psychology of why won't this Pac-Man die.
There's that too. He does have a tendency to avoid kill moves. But,
he won't avoid that
one. One kill move he can't avoid every time.
That up air actually going to hit him and kill him. Okay, really nice there. Right now we have Ralphie off stage and gets a footstool. That footstool actually helping him out. I don't know, he was going to make it back regardless, but at the very least it's a little bit of showboating. Somebody tell Socks, that's how you actually showboat. In-game.
Socks didn't need to showboat, he needed to win. A great match by Sinji. He's putting in some good work.
Okay, bell in hand right now.
Yeah, bells.
Although he does have to throw the bell in order for it to have its stun properly, correct?
You're correct. Yes, if he Z-drops it, it will not stun. Issue is that he can do a lot of... Oh,
that could have been a finishing touch, right?
That could have been, yeah. I'm not sure if that would have killed, though. Maybe.
Oh, what a trade!
Sinji just facing down death and is like, have some vitamin C. Okay, what?
That travels through the stage, so, you know, you got to be ready for it.
Apparently so.
Oh, and he gets it with the up smash.
Ralphie with the hard read. Ralphie with the excuse me while I read your trajectory.
Why did Sinji land into him?
Why? Because he actually did it like 3 other times.
What?
He did it like 3 other times that match. And that was the one time that Ralphie like read it, and he read it hard.
But it's like, I don't know, like I feel like if he had gone to the other side of the Hydrant, isn't it like, that's one of the actually really good tools about Hydrant is that it can block the opponent like that, you know, like basically the opponent can't just chase him down, he has to go through Hydrant.
There is, okay, so with Hydrant, and this is something I didn't learn until like a small while ago, regular Cloud cannot pass through Hydrant, but Limit Cloud can. Limit Cloud can dash through Hydrant because his movement speed is boosted.
What?
Yeah, so like I'm not sure if he had Limit, but that might have been part of the thought process. Like I don't think Sinji is gonna bank on the fadeaway if that's a factor. Because I know he's gotten punished many times for trying to rely on that against Sage. Also, goddamn, nice nairs, nice windmills, good pinwheels. Yeah, but Ralphie like kind of turning his movement around. I like this. And then he gets hit in the face with a melon.
Oh, I love that melon so much. Look at it. It's just taking its time.
It just floats. It just gives him space.
We have the lead for Ralphie once again. Only about 6%, but...
You can take this.
Yeah,
there it
totally
is.
It.
And it's worth the limit. Because he wouldn't have been able to kill with limit anyways.
Oh, going for that hard read. He's like, I saw you do it game 1.
Yeah, no, that was a good read. Unfortunately, like he wasn't in position to do it.
Okay, the dash attack there is going to put Ralphie in a bit of a bad spot. Sinji actually gives him the time to get his entire setup plan in order. This is really smart from Ralphie, actually. Going to these platforms, knowing that Pac-Man doesn't have the greatest platform pressure in the world. And, you know, if Sinji's going to be doing his setups anyway, you know, just let him do his setups and let him beat out the clock. We're probably not going to see a timeout as a factor, but, you know.
That's not going to kill, is it? That's not going to kill. Okay. I was about to start questioning a lot of things there.
I mean, I wouldn't have been surprised.
I would have been surprised. He was at 50 when he got hit by the first hits.
I've died at 50.
You're Yoshi. Yoshi's actually heavier than a lot of characters.
I know. He's as heavy as friggin', I don't know.
Ooh, good call out on the ledge jump, though, by Sinji, but that might have come a little too late there.
You know, it's funny. We don't... Do we ever see Sinji have, like, specific setups for trying to edgeguard Cloud? I feel like
I don't think he does.
I think he mainly goes for, like, just classic edgeguarding stuff. You know, nothing that necessarily works only on Cloud. And so we're not really going to be able to see some really cheesy way to take this stock early, especially while Ralphie has limit.
I mean, maybe just near the ledge. That's the only thing I could think of. He went for it again, but he slowed it down. It got slowed down by the hydrant, so he didn't get the sweet spot.
No, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have hit if he didn't hit
It definitely would have hit. He hit him with like the last frame with the up smash. And again, we see like a property of fruits where if it hits anything that was sent out by the opponent, even a projectile, it will negate the hitbox.
That was a fantastic bait from Sinji, managing to actually get Ralphie to burn his limit.
Yeah, but Ralphie's not doing a bad job of like getting stage control.
That cross slash not going to kill, but it is going to put Sinji off stage, and he's at 155%.
The dash attack? Ooh.
Wow, he re-grabbed and nothing happened.
Yeah, that could have been it, honestly. Ralphie could have gone for the dash attack, and that would have definitely killed.
Oh, there's going to be some nice damage, 89%. You know, we also have to keep in mind the clock. This actually could be huge. He goes for the grab. He had Bell in hand, but I don't think he wanted to throw it out there.
We're not going to see a timeout.
We're not going to see a timeout, but the pressure will eventually come.
You're right. And
you know,
Ralphie's in a position where he could definitely die at any second. And
he actually does. Wow.
Yeah, that was the stock. Jesus Christ, why is the last replay not there?
That was fantastic work from Sinji, just knowing what he had to do in order to do it. Oh, and that's going to be a nice key there. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a few situations there where Ralphie definitely could have taken it, but he just didn't capitalize.
Very rarely do you see, like, man, Cloud is really struggling to find some way to kill, and Pac-Man is just doing it before he does. Normally this sort of is in reverse.
Oh, wow. Hydrant actually hitting the apple before it leaves Pac-Man's hand. And also had a hitbox.
So I'm going to find that nair, and he gets it with a double lock into forward smash. That is some huge damage right there. And he sets up for this edge guard as well. He's off stage. I don't know if he has his jump. He doesn't have to roll a limit, but he's gone. Look at that string. That was amazing. Yeah. From start to finish, Sinji just got so much momentum from that last game.
Ralphie's definitely kicking himself for not like finishing that game when he had the chance.
Oh. Well, I'm sure he'll have plenty of time to do that in losers. But, you know, we do still have this game right here. So Sinji has a massive lead. And Sinji's one of those kinds of players where when he gets the lead, it matters. It really matters. Because if you're not approaching him, if you're not doing the work to, you know, basically make him to, like, close the distance, he's not going to do it for you. In which case...
Yo! Really?
Oh, wow! He survived! That is a lot of damage, but...
And again, like, he almost died. I think this had been Smashville, that would have been it. Okay, nice use in there. I like it. You see Sinji not really like fading in anymore after that first time.
Shields it right there. Doesn't actually get a punish, but without limit, Ralphie definitely becomes a whole lot less threatening. Ooh, but a forward tilt at the ledge. You know, that still can hurt you, even when he doesn't have limit. Another back air. Putting Sinji, you know, he has this nice lead and everything. He's only at 70. He had no ledge invincibility. Ralphie is not punishing these regrabs, and Sinji keeps surviving. Okay, that time in there. Yeah.
Nair. Nice nair. Nice pinwheel.
It did cost him limit, though. And once again, I don't think timeout will be a factor, but, you know, 3 minutes on the clock. You always have to be mindful of the clock when Sinji's at play. He saw him do it last game. He's like, I can do that too.
Ralphie has a chance here.
Oh, he definitely has more than a chance right now. 57% on Sinji. And a limit for Ralphie. Oh, that looked really scary.
I thought that was it.
I think that Ralphie looks like he doesn't want to go for the risky stuff. Instead, he's going for those safe damage. Knows that if he gets the lead here, considering how he's just been having such consistent momentum, even after that amazing first stock that Sinji had. Okay, not actually punishing that there. That was crucial. Sinji has some stage
No way!
He's living, but he's at 116% off stage. He's going to recover, though, with the trampoline. He's still on the ledge. Okay, going to recover way up high, and he manages to get down to the ground, but he gets grabbed, but he gets released because of the pushing water. Okay, and he actually goes through the apple this time. Sinji dropping into losers. Ralphie actually managing to make that massive comeback.
After the super early stock.
This stock was actually... No, you need to go further back. This was brought to you by a lock. Don't forget that. He had that amazing... Oh my god, look at Ralphie's face. And then, yeah, here we have the stock where he went off stage with the Nair correctly. Yeah, went off stage with
perfect Nair. A good pinwheel. And then after like this crazy combo that I should have honestly F8'd. I should have copied.
So we saw something like that happen in game 1, but it traded and stopped it.
Yeah, the apple was in his face, and he just smacked